Welcome to the neighborhood, guys. Welcome to the neighborhood, my brother. Welcome to the neighborhood, guys. Seriously, definitely a work in progress to be completely transparent. Fucked up a lot to get to this position we're in now.
A lot of mistakes.
A lot of mistakes. A lot of learning on the way, but
we ain't giving up.
I know. I feel like there's been every reason for us to stop.
Right.
I'm sure the people that do fuck with us and do follows are like, damn, bro, y'all been saying this for like a month.
Yeah.
And if y'all only knew, I just thought, just plug in your mic and you're good to go. Nah. It's a lot of work. Respect everybody who's starting from the bottom with their podcast. Just keep it fucking going. You inspire us. But
absolutely.
Welcome on in. We want to just share really quickly what this is fucking about, what this is gonna be about. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into it, man.
Yeah. We just want to bring value to everybody, right?
Value.
We feel like all of our immediate communities of people that we surround ourselves with can bring unlimited amount of value
to the table.
No matter the amount of success. Success isn't always material, you know. So
whether you're an upcoming rapper, right, you do lashes, right, you have a hustle in this e-commerce, drop shipping, wholesaling, real estate,
fashion,
trading, whatever.
I got somebody I'm trying to bring on is into really the underground fashion world, and I just think that shit is so interesting. Music, obviously, this is what this podcast is about: business and entrepreneurship. That's what we're really pushing in. I'm super fucking excited, bro. We're here.
Let's hear, man.
Let's get right into it.
But without further ado,
welcome to the goddamn
neighborhood.
Before we get into this shit, into these topics, man, I got some shit I gotta get off my chest, man. I something happened to me today, and there's a situation where I have some, and this happens to everybody, and everybody goes through this phase that's in their own, has their own business or is their own entrepreneur. This happens a lot. I know we've both been through this, and we've both been in this phase.
Absolutely.
Right? But this is me and him spitting some game to you to get the fuck out of this phase, right? This phase. What you'll hear. So I have a friend, and I was like, oh, my friend Dave. My friend Dave. And she goes, yeah, I know Dave. I was like, oh, how do you know him? She goes, oh, I work with him. And I was like, it's time what? Work. This man supposedly, if you based off his Instagram. Okay, first of all, let me just say, there's nothing wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with having a job. What's fucked up is being broke, because you could do something about that and get a job. That's what's wrong. There's nothing wrong with that about having a job.
Right.
But if you're gonna post on your Instagram and fake it and post money, post bills, post your benzo,
nice cars,
your nice car,
your nice watch.
You could have a nice car and work at a regular job, yes. But when you're trying to recruit people, when you're trying to influence people, and when you're trying to spit game, this other people's words. Right. And they're not yours, and they're not your experiences, bro. That's faking the front, and I don't roll like that. I've been through that. in high school.
Likewise.
When I had my own multi-level marketing business, and it didn't work out because of myself. And
I'm guilty of that too.
Exactly. We both been through situations like that. But I'll just tell you this right now. I just don't understand why people in general have to. I mean, I do understand, but. What's your take on that? People faking it till they make it, bro. What's your take on that?
Faking it till you make it, right? So I think some stuff you do have to fake, right, to get in the door. But I think it also leads back to facing it until you make it. You're going to have to face your problems. You're going to have to face your difficulties, your obstacles, right? I was telling Daniel earlier about this. We were talking about this point. Yeah. And I told him, I was like, hey, man, I had to fake some stuff, too, to get some opportunities in my lifetime, because if I would have told the truth, then I know that opportunity wouldn't have worked out for me. And for example, I'm just going to let you guys into a closer part of my life. I was working at Ashley Furniture, selling furniture.
Slanging that.
I was making deals, man. I actually sucked at it in the beginning, but I did get a lot better at it. But the moral of my story is that I was at an interview, and they asked me a question. I can't remember what the question was, but I basically had to bend the truth a little bit to get that job. And the takeaway from this is, it's okay to I'm not even comfortable saying it, man, but I don't know. Some things you do have to fake, dude.
I don't agree, bro, because authenticity sells, bro. Like, I have my own business, and we sell ourselves, bro. You sell ourselves, and if you're authentic and you're genuine, I guarantee that'll get you more yeses than nos. You're not gonna get 100% yeses, but the moral of what I'm trying to say is, like, again, there's nothing wrong with having a job. Yeah. But what's wrong is when you're trying to influence somebody, act like something that you're not.
Right.
And that's all that I'm trying to say, because that shit really bothered me. And I know there's dudes that are making hundreds and hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars, and they're still acting like they live this life that they're really not, taking advantage of people. And I know at the end of the day, you know, there's always got to be a little person. There's always got to be people who, you know, get the shitty end of the stick in business in general. You know, that's why the world is the way it is.
Right.
But I as somebody who's coming up in business and becoming an entrepreneur myself, bro, I just can't. That don't sit right with me, because that's ego, bro. When you're like trying to spit game in front of your camera, your face is there. Oh, this is what you need to do, and this is what you need to do, and you'll be successful. Come on, dog.
That's different.
That's corny, bro. That's the same type of shit that 5 years ago, when everybody wanted to be an entrepreneur, that shit was cool 5 years ago, and everybody that was trading Forex ain't doing that shit no more, bro.
Right.
Check another small story, and we'll end it right here. Another small story. I had a dude. I know he won't listen because he ain't no supporter. I had a dude when what's that? XRP. When XRP blew up from nothing to fucking within that day. I know everybody who knows.
It's a cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's a cryptocurrency. When XRP blew up in that day, you know, people made hundreds of thousands of dollars. I had a friend who was not really a friend. I knew somebody, and I went to dinner with him that same week that it blew up. I went to dinner with him. First thing he done, I'm like, how you doing, bro? Good, whatever. 3 minutes after that, I asked him how he's doing to try to catch up. He shows me his MetaTrader 4 account
balance,
and it said $50,000 in there, right?
Wow.
And then I was looking at it, and he kind of took his phone away and he swiped down. And as he swiped down, it was a fucking screenshot, bro. It was a fucking screenshot, bro. It wasn't no live. It was not no live account, bro. Because if it was a fucking live account, he could have just shown me like that. It was, bro, that's somebody. Bro, what I'm assuming is that's somebody else's account. That's not me hating, bro. That's not, bro. Like, I just hate that shit. First of all, I don't care about your money. I don't show my money. I don't show what I got. So likewise. That's ego itself. Yeah. That's ego itself. And I don't need to bro. That's corny, dog.
Yeah.
And then to show me a picture after I haven't seen you in years, come on, bro. That just tells me if you got it, you don't need everybody to know that you do.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
You don't need to flaunt it.
Yeah, bro. So, and to wrap it all up, bro, don't act like something that you're not. Be a fucking authentic, bro. That will sell more than this fake. Oh, this Benzo. Look at my money. That shit don't sell no more, bro. That shit don't sell. That shit don't make you bread, bro.
I think that's a very true point.
It's that short-term money, bro. That's the people that are attracted to that life, and once they realize that they can't get that life so easy as you're trying to make it seem, fall off, done. They're not your fucking recruits no more.
Right. The reason why I say fake it till you make is because, like, I don't know. I've just been in some situations in my life, like the interview I was telling you, like they asked me questions. Like if I would have told them the truth, I wouldn't have gotten that job. Like if I told them why I left my last job because it fucking sucked, excuse my French, I wouldn't have got the job for that. So I had to I left because management was terrible. Like,
I think that's a little different, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not trying to influence anybody. You're not trying to spit game.
That's my point.
Yeah, bro. Like everybody fucking lies, bro.
Yeah.
I want to know how many people average of how many people lie a day. Like the average lies a day. It's ridiculous. Hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah.
Maybe fucking thousands. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. It's just corny to me, and that's the end of the fucking tangent. You won't hear no bullshit like that from us.
If you have any thoughts on it, leave some comments,
let us fucking know what you think.
What do you think?
Am I play hating? Am I fucking a hater? Or am I? Are you tired of seeing shit that I'm seeing? Let me know.
And it's getting a lot easier to smell it and sense it nowadays. Like you can, bro. Right when you shake them up, you can tell
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, I'm good, bro. First thing when you ask somebody how they're doing, if they say anything, oh, I just got a promotion. This, bro. When the first thing I want to know, if somebody asks me about me, I'm talking about my family. I'm telling them I'm expecting. I tell them, and then the back end, yeah, I got my own business, man. It's going solid. I won't say, yeah, man, I'm making close to $50,000 a month. And there ain't no point of that. There ain't no point of that.
I tell them like, I do TikTok. It depends on what environment I'm in and what scenario I'm in, because like sometimes you're not supposed to speak business when you're at like a baby shower. Like that's kind of like off. But like when you're in a dinner and you're talking about like events, projects, then it's okay to be like, yeah, I have 200,000 on TikTok. Like it's okay to say these things. Yeah. It just depends on the scenario and the scene.
Read your audience, bro.
Read your audience.
If they're genuine, you shake their hand, you feel the energy, bro. If they genuinely don't care, don't waste your time.
That gut don't lie.
Alrighty, let's get going. Alrighty, man. First topic of the day, man. Some interesting stuff just happened, popped off on Twitter recently, and what is it called? The World Food Program or something?
Hunger Association.
Or Hunger Food Pro. Whatever, came at Elon Musk. Actually, CNN did, and they posted. They said 2% of what they say. 2% of Elon Musk's net worth or wealth. Which is $6 billion, would solve world hunger. First of all, but without even knowing where that money goes, which is what he alludes to, is complete bullshit. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Just a headline, bro.
I think it's very contradictive. Like it's not going to happen if you just give up money. Like you still gotta put the money in the right places. Like. I get what they're trying to say, but it's just coming off wrong delivery-wise.
I want to be educated on how exactly, like $1, like what $1. I know it's spread into pennies and stuff, but like what $1 can do for one person. You know what I'm saying? Like, like for in terms of food. I just don't. I don't understand. I want to be educated more on that.
Right.
But two. He called their bitch asses out, man. They ain't no bitch asses, but that was some bitch ass shit.
Right.
He called them out and said, if you show me exactly where this $6 billion goes to, I'll fucking sell Tesla stock for it.
Yep.
Called them out, bro. And then some dweeb in the comment, in the comments was saying, well, technically, $6 billion won't solve it. And then CNN comes out and says, actually, $8 billion will solve world. Shut the fuck up,
They want $2 more billion out of them.
Pushing the needle, bro. Yeah. Moving the fucking goalpost bro. First of all, what do you think? Was he trolling?
Definitely, bro. Like, bro, I would too, dog. It's like a fucking mockery out here, bro. Like. I get it. Like Elon Musk's point is, show me how you're gonna spend it, and I'll give it to you. And that's a bold statement, right there.
Yeah, definitely. Because check this out. Like when people say, when Kylie Jenner don't got to do nothing for nobody, bro. She's a mom, whatever. Don't got to do nothing for nobody. But when she donates $50,000, they're like, I hate when people on Twitter they're like, that's like $1 of my paycheck. That's like 1 cent of my paycheck. That's like me giving 1 cent to my paycheck to this person. Shut the fuck up.
They don't. Shut it's still up. $50,000. That's still your yearly salary. Like
bro, it doesn't matter, bro. It's what happened to. It's the thought that counts. Remember that? Yeah. It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that. But since you're a billionaire, it matters what you do. In his case, however much he's worth, the richest man on earth. First of all, this man does not have that money in the account.
Right.
He doesn't have billions and billions and billions of dollars in the account. His net worth is based off of his fucking stock. He owns 20% of Tesla.
Yeah.
And that's all. If he sold 20%, Tesla would be done. Because everybody's, why is he selling? Why is he selling? Come on, man.
Cause a panic.
He don't have that much money, so it's so stupid.
It's on paper.
Exactly. It's so stupid for the richest man is probably in Dubai or some shit in like a gold palace or something.
Liquid wise, like in
bro.
Hand.
It's so dumb. It's so corny. I hate when Twitter does some shit like that. And there's some guy, like I said, there's some dweeb in the comments, and he was like, "Well, Elon, get back him. He worked for the hunger program, whatever the World Hunger Program. I think that's what it is."
Okay.
And he was saying, just get back to me and I'll show you the plans. I'll show you the plans. I'll show you in person. And Elon Musk's whole thing, I don't want to see it. I want the people to see it to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, where's this money really going?
Right.
Just like where is our taxes really going? Like you could see, oh, it's going for this school right here. It's going for this street. Shut the hell up. And it's going to pay the fucking congressmen and congresswomen. That's where it's going.
One point I want to bring to everyone's attention is we spent, it says right here, $6 trillion in the last year, our government.
What are you talking about? $6 billion, fool.
No. The government spent $6.82 trillion.
Oh, yeah.
In government spending just in the last year.
Yep.
And $6 billion compared to $1 billion to $1 trillion is like 0.001%. So even that will do like very incremental damage, or not damage. It'll do very little good compared to what they're doing. So hey,
like you said, bro,
I ain't trying to get all.
It's hypocrisy, bro.
Yeah,
it's
very common.
It's Twitter, bro. It's Twitter, bro, and CNN trying to make villains out of people who are just fucking regular people.
Right, like Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan is their new fucking Donald Trump, bro. You know.
Yeah.
We don't need to go down that road.
Yeah.
This isn't a politic. We're not into politicking. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just think it's funny as hell that, you know, Twitter being Twitter and trying to come for somebody's pockets, bro, that they're not doing enough.
Facts.
When fucking, you know, Tesla's, you know, and one of the most innovative companies
in the world
ever, you know.
Hey, there's a reason why he's the richest man in the world.
Richest, but yeah, definitely,
paper,
he's definitely up here, bro. He knows what he's doing, and he's, you know, he wants to hold people accountable. If they're gonna try to hold him accountable, best expect that shit to come back on you, man.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts on this, bro?
Hey, I root for you, Elon. So keep doing what you're doing, man. We're watching.
Yep, we definitely are, man. Next topic, man. We're gonna talk about Ice Cube. Ice Cube. It just came out that he lost out on $9 million for not shooting this movie because he wasn't vaccinated.
Wow.
What do you think?
So, hey, man, I get it. You already got a lot of money. You don't need to take this opportunity. So, I support this move, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. It's America, man. You can do whatever. But I think it's I must be shooting in LA or California.
Yeah.
You know, that's where a lot of movies are shot. But because pretty much everywhere you go in California to do something, like even if you're shooting a podcast in California, you have if you're going into a building that's owned by like a company, you have to be vaccinated over there, bro.
Wow.
Like to do work, I'm saying.
Wow.
You could just work. Anyways, but yeah, that's a little tough, man. It's a little crazy over there. I don't got much to say about college. This isn't a politicking podcast, but
yeah,
I think that's crazy, man. He's got money, bro. He's worth $160 million. Like,
yeah, he already got enough.
It is what it is at that point, bro. Like, was this? It doesn't sound like a movie that was. What is the movie even called? Doesn't sound like a movie that, you know. Was it gonna blow? What was it called? Film Gig. Oh no, it doesn't. I don't.
If you click it, it'll probably show you.
Nah, I don't care.
But moral of the story is, like, once you got enough money, man, you don't have to sacrifice.
It's a comedy called Oh Hell No.
Should be something like that. We'll have to get the details.
Yeah, man.
You put it on screen right here.
Yeah, whatever. But I think it's a good transition to Kyrie Irving and what your take is on that. What do you think? Do you think he's gonna come back? You know, do you think the NBA is gonna allow him to come back, or what do you think he's gonna give in?
I think the NBA is not going to just change their mind because they're such a big company in the space. I think it would cause too many problems for them to do that. But I think Kyrie's not going to also change his beliefs either.
No, he's in too deep.
Yeah, he's in too deep.
Kyrie's in too deep, as in like he's already he used the phrase and he said, I'm the voice for the voiceless, which is completely dumb because there's millions and millions and millions and millions of people who aren't taking the shot right now.
Yeah.
There's millions and millions of people, and
I get his point though, but
bro, these, and by the way, these people aren't voiceless. They're very loud and they're very out there. They're not in the closet somewhere like just I'm not taking the shot. I'm not taking the shot. No, bro, they're very, you know, they're to the point about that. But no, he's definitely in too deep because that's just kind of how he's been since he got traded from the Cavs, bro. Like, since he got traded to the Cavs, from the Cavs, there's been constant issues, you know. And then obviously, I mean, he's not doing nothing wrong. You know, he's donating a lot of money. I know he did a lot of stuff with the less fortunate in terms of like the holidays. I think he paid for a lot of people's rent. I think he did something for George Floyd's family. He did a lot, bro. He's very much in tune with the community, and we respect that as you know, as a human, bro. He's a fucking sounds like a good guy, but he can't sell out now, because if he sells out now, then that to me just seems like he did it for a check, and I bet you he's worth almost $100 million, bro. He has like 9 shoes.
He's
like,
definitely
off. Close, bro. He's definitely close to being, you know, having that fuck you money, bro. Like he probably already has it. He doesn't need money. He probably doesn't care for money. You know, it sounds like he just wants to give back. And he wants to do good for people.
And we got to keep in mind how much money he's losing by not playing.
But
you don't need it. Like
at the end of the day, you're an entertainer, and you have a job. And when you have a job, you have an obligation to your employer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't be tiptoeing, and the Nets did that. They said they're not paying him. You know, or I don't know if they said they're not paying him. They said they're not going to allow him to participate, and that's, you know, like you can't be mad at that. I know there's a lot of people like, wow, that's so fucked up. You can't be mad at that, bro. Like as a business owner myself, like why would I pay somebody why would I allow somebody to come to work,
like pay time off,
to just stand there and they can't even work, and it's all about that one person the whole time they're there. Like the Nets the Nets are not doing good right now. I don't know if you've seen, the Nets are not doing good right now.
Wow.
So it's obviously affecting them, and it's affecting James Harden and his, you know, he can't draw those fouls.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting, man. Like I wonder if later on in the season the NBA might get less, you know, like strict on like the protocols.
Right.
But I think obviously COVID's obviously
the pandemic has affected.
It's gonna be around for the long haul, and people are still gonna be affected by this, and we just gotta suck it up and get through it. And whether people get the shot or not, you know, that's up to them. I hate that people like say that they have it's their obligation because they're, you know, the black community does not take the shot, and since they're, you know, a public figure, they need to promote it for the big company. They don't need to do anything, man. They don't. I'm sick of when people try to put that against LeBron. They said, like Stephen A. Smith was saying, LeBron, and everybody was going after LeBron for not advocating the shot, and he was just saying, hey, man, when it comes to your health and your body, you do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah,
you do what you feel is best. Do your research, which he said it perfectly. Do your research. Do whatever you want to do with your life and your family, and move the fuck on.
Yeah,
I wish that's what we all did. And you know what's I have a feeling I know what's happening. That the people who aren't getting the shot is the new bad guy, and it's got to be. We got to show fear, and we got to, you know,
uncertainty.
We got to be scared. We got to be scared somehow. And we got to you know, that's what keeps the news going, bro.
Yeah, it's true, man. They go off of negativity, man, and like.
What do you think? Do you think he retires from here or what?
No. I don't think.
So then,
I believe it's.
Do you think it's traded?
Traded? See, I'm not sure. I don't even want to dive that deep, but I know that it's not gonna end well for one of them, either the team or Kyrie. But someone's gonna get the bad end of the stick.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you would say right now, it's probably the Brooklyn Nets right now, because they did sign him to a big deal. He's getting like $30 million this year. He's supposed to be getting, I don't know what he's getting, but he's definitely getting paid. He's one of the most talented players in the NBA, bro. It's just crazy, bro. It is so crazy and interesting at the same time, man. It's interesting what this world's come to, and what, you know, what's deemed as a bat. Like this dude, in some eyes, he's a fucking idiot. You need to do this for your team. You need to. It's like
I don't have to do nothing.
You know, it's like there's backlash when they say, no, I'm not going to shut up and dribble. And then now they want to just shut up and dribble, get the shot, don't say anything else. There's no question that, you know, like, just stupid,
you're
bro.
You're damned if you do.
You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
It's hard to please everyone.
You know?
Hey, but before we close this out, man, if you guys have any thoughts, any recommendations on the...
What's your thoughts on Kyrie? Thoughts on, you know, the whole situation?
Let us know, man. We'd love to hear it.
Yep. Topic, man. Last topic. Enes fucking Kanter. The Turkish motherfucker. Enes Kanter, bro. I respect him. So recently, we're about 6 games in the season.
Yep.
he's been, doing a lot of protesting this summer and
Yep.
in season.
Going against slave labor.
Yeah, he has been wearing shoes lately, and I don't know if I think there's somebody else's shoe that they're designing for him, and they're wearing it. I don't know if it's his idea, but he's speaking out on it, man.
Yep.
He's calling out Nike, calling out LeBron, and he's calling out Jordan.
Wow.
For, I guess, kind of just turning a blind eye to what's actually going on in China with Nike. And obviously, we don't care about it because it doesn't affect our daily lives.
And for those that aren't aware of what's going on, can we give?
Yeah. So pretty much, obviously, Nike and NBA and LeBron and Jordan have a ton of money in China because that's where the factories are and that's where the cheapest labor is.
Mm-hmm.
And Enes Kanter was wearing shoes that I believe they said blood money on one shoe and then they said slave labor on the other shoe,
right?
Which is fucking crazy. And it was in like red blood and it looked crazy. It was very like a very like abstract way to like protest, you know. And I support the message, man, because it's fucked up what we do to like, make ourselves comfortable. Like this laptop, like somebody's making this laptop for like $1 a day. Somebody's making, and Apple's making $1,000 off of this laptop.
That's true.
And we just don't care because it makes our lives comfortable.
Right.
And this man, I called him, he's a Turkish fuck. I'm just kidding, but he's Turkish, and he's got an interesting story. I believe his dad was killed by the Turkish government, and he's wanted in Turkey right now because he's working in America.
Damn.
And they have like if he steps in Turkey, he's done like for life. And supposedly it's very, very harsh over there, very harsh, life over there. And he got out, and he's in the NBA living his life, and he's actually had a really good career. He's a solid role player, big man. And man, it's just very interesting. Like I feel like when it comes to things that like I said before, make us comfortable, we don't give a fuck how it's made or what's gone into that, what's the profit on it. Like it's
you don't even think about it. My thoughts on it, man, is like, we discussed this a little while back, and I was telling Daniel, I was like, look, for a few to have a good life, the United States, many have to suffer, China. And would you rather be on this side or that side? And I think that's ultimately the reality at the end of the day, because lack of resources, who's in power, all these things, they play a factor into why these things happen, slave labor. But hey, man, I'm not trying to sound ignorant here, but I like having water at the turn of a tap. I like having a nice laptop. And it's not fair, it's not nice. I might look like a straight D-bag right now, but it's kind of the truth. The truth hurts you at first, but then it sets you free. What do you think about that?
I don't know, bro. I watched this podcast with Joe Rogan and this woman who escaped from North Korea, and she talked about how fucked up it was over there in China, how she escaped from North Korea to China, and she immediately, like, they accepted her over there, but she was immediately like introduced to the slave trade, bro, and it's terrible, and like what they do to their people is terrible, bro. It comes down to human rights at the end of the
human
day.
rights.
It comes back down to human rights, bro. And if we can back like, any other movement that's in the United States, I don't know why we can't back something like this. Yeah. I think if we could back like a Black Lives Matter movement or the what is the women's movement? What was the
equal women rights? Or
no,
something?
If we can back any women's rights movement, I'm sorry for being ignorant on this, but if we can back anything like that, we're all human at the end of the day, and if we could just come together, obviously it takes small steps, but nobody's talking about this because everybody's profiting off of, slave labor in different countries. Why do you think there's no like major manufacturers here anymore in America? Why? Because it's not as profitable.
Right.
It comes back down to the dollar. If it's not
money.
And I understand that as a business. I understand that, but like, I would much rather feel okay with myself at night, paying somebody a livable salary, which it's crazy, bro. How we could just be okay with this and
Yeah.
and not really care. It's not that we're okay with it, because I'm sure that if you ask anybody, hey man, those shoes that you're wearing right there, Nike sold them for $280. Nike sold them for $280. They cost some Chinese man or Chinese boy or girl. It cost them $1, and they got paid 50 cents for making that one shoe.
And they worked 17 hours to make it.
Yeah, and they worked 16 hours. How would you feel? How would you feel if that was your kid?
Did you know that instead of China, because people that were making these Apple laptops and stuff, they were actually just jumping out the buildings and killing themselves.
Wow.
Because they didn't want to do it anymore. And you know what? I can't talk too bad about their government over there in China because I don't want to.
Yeah.
But what they did was they put nets on the buildings to avoid people from jumping instead of paying more to.
That's cap. That's cap.
I heard about it, bro. I could be cap, but it does.
That's cap, dog.
I heard about it
telling
somewhere.
me there's that many people jumping off the damn buildings over there,
Bro, to prevent people from falling off and dying. They
falling off or jumping off?
Jumping off, falling off, jumping off, because they purposely are jumping off the building.
Ain't no way. So then why would they keep jumping if they put a net there?
Bro, they don't think it's the same when they're.
Oh, shut the hell up. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. Anyways, man. Anyways, man, that's fucked up, bro. I support Enes Kanter's movement, bro. It's dope. Like, yeah. I even told, like, you know, many people, like, bro, somebody needs to speak out about this. Like, John Cena like months ago, when Fast 9 came out, he's in that movie and he like recognized Thailand as a country, and China said, "Fuck no, you better apologize to us for calling Thailand a country." And he did in Mandarin, bro. He did it in Mandarin.
In their
he
language.
Apologized just so Fast 9, bro, selling out for $1. That's just crazy. And that's pretty much what Enes Kanter's doing. He's saying like we need to step up for humans and not sell out for the $1. But I guarantee nothing's going to change, unfortunately. And there's nothing that can be done because at the end of the day, you know, money rules the world. Yep. And unfortunately, sometimes the world's a little corrupt, bro.
Money equals power.
Yep.
Not power, potential power, because it's what you do with the.
Yep. But yeah, anything else, man, on this topic?
Hey,
what do you think?
I respect. Oh. Hey, this is perfect for what I'm about to say. Okay. Anyways.
Okay. Sorry.
I respect his movement, what he's trying to stand for. I just think the way he's going about it is a little bit off. I mean, he's going to CNN. CNN's obviously not the most.
Yeah. What did he say on CNN? Well, actually, he's just getting a little too political, bro. Yeah. Like, I get it. He's trying to do his thing. He's getting a little too political, coming at LeBron for the shot and whatever bullshit. Yeah. Getting too political. Maybe he wants to, you know, be a politician after this. It sounds like it, you know, but you know, you gotta cool it, bro. You're still in the NBA. What do you think about his career? Do you think they're gonna release him because it's too, you know?
I think they might Colin Kaepernick him. They might get rid of him.
What's interesting about that is that, you know, you didn't necessarily see the impacts of Colin Kaepernick, his movement, until George Floyd, really, because then that's when, you know, that's when.
Strong point.
That's what I truly believe, bro. Like.
Something had to happen to like
you did not see the impact of his movement till years after.
Wow.
And that's unfortunate.
You can say he was a pioneer.
Yeah, pioneer, definitely, bro. Yeah. Him and all the other dudes that stood with him, you know. And eventually they sold out because they needed to have a living. And you can't be mad at that. You got to feed your family. Yeah. But you know, somebody's got to be at the forefront of these movements, man. And sometimes it just doesn't work out. This man should still probably have a job. And if Enes Kanter gets kicked out of the league, the dude is a bucket, bro. He is a bucket. Yeah. He could still score. Wow. You know, off the bench, he could be a very, very good role player off the bench. And it's unfortunate, bro. But yeah, that's it on this topic right here. That's it. Right, is that a wrap for video 17,000? But really, video 1.
Really run to you guys.
I just want to say fucking thank you guys for
appreciate
being patient with us, man. To our true supporters, we have like 20-something followers, and we haven't posted nothing. Yeah. And best believe we're gonna be posting something within the next day. Hopefully the next day.
Thank you guys.
We're gonna be trying to get 2 videos. We are gonna get 2 videos a week.
2.
Might be both of us, just us, and then or just one of us and one with a guest.
Yep.
We're working on getting a schedule together with our guests. So just be patient with us. Tell us what you want to see, tell us the topics you want us to talk about. One thing that we're not gonna, I know we did talk about a little today, just because it was very interesting topics, but the shot and the C word,
the pandemic.
Yeah, we're not
here for that.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that too much. Obviously, if something crazy happens or something that we think is interesting happens, but yeah,
we're trying to avoid
that. But tell us what you want to see. Tell us whatever.
Whatever. If you have any ideas for us, any topics, any people that might want to come on that you're
close
with.
Or if you want to come on.
Yeah, and
let us know.
If you have value to bring, if you make music, if you have a hustle, if you're a freaking stock trader, if you drive Uber, like, even tell us about that. If it's interesting enough, we'll
gotta vet you a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, of course, qualify you.
Yeah, no. But yeah, thank you guys. That's a wrap for video 79. But video 1, that's a wrap.
Before we go, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, it helps us out a lot, and we appreciate all of you that are doing that. If you want to
send a tip, you might see my ass, so let me know. All right, guys, take care.